For today's episode, I want to talk about Halima Abubakar and Apostle Johnson Suleman. Now, for some of you who don't know, Halima Abubakar and Apostle Johnson Suleman has been in court for some time now. Reasons being that Halima Abubakar accused Apostle Johnson Suleman of bewitching her, of using jazz on her, of using her for powers, or I don't even know what she was accusing him of. Basically black magic. She said he inflicted some diabolical illnesses on her and she's been suffering. She said she bled for over a year. She was having issues. She had her stomach was swollen. She just had a whole lot of things that she was accusing Apostle Johnson Suleman off. Now let us go back. Nollywood actress Halima Abubakar, she's one of the pioneers of Nollywood, the new Nollywood as it is right now. She was a very good actor. She started producing some movies, and Halima was one of the happening babes in town, or in Abuja then. She was driving G-Wagon. She was traveling from one destination to the other. This was way before the Instagram baddies and all that. So Halima was that girl. Halima lived the life. Halima enjoyed herself. And people have always asked, these actresses that are flaunting wealth, flaunting all these things, are they actually making this money from movies? A lot of them came out, defended themselves, saying that people are accusing them of doing things that they are not doing, that they are working hard, they are hardworking actresses, they have businesses and all that. Now, after some time, Halima Abubakar disappeared in circulation. People started asking, where is Halima Abubakar? What happened to her? She was kind of posting periodically on social media. She had over 1 million followers on Instagram. So she was that big. So people started asking, where is Halima Abubakar? Later, Halima posted pictures of a baby that she gave birth to a child. People were like, Halima, when did you get pregnant? Because Halima was that kind of lady who would literally do a photo shoot just to go for a coffee or a dinner with a friend or something like that. She would go on full glam. So people said there's no way Halima Abubakar, from her lavish lifestyle, there's no way she would not do photo shoots like let's say gender reveal or maternity shoots. Like, this is not even, and she posted a picture of the baby's fingers, not even like a whole baby or she holding the baby. So people were suspicious. Later, Halima revealed that she did not have a child, that her stomach was big. She released videos of her big stomach, saying that she was ashamed because whenever she go out, people think she's pregnant. So to cover all those things off, she had to post a picture of a baby that she cropped out from a lady's Instagram page. The lady actually came out and accused Halima Abubakar of stealing her picture. So it was a mess at that point. Halima then reached out to Gistlover to explain her own side of the story. She said that she's been suffering for a very long time. She said she spent over 30 million naira trying to treat herself, that she's broke, she's trying to get help. She's reached out to Apostle Johnson Suleman, who, according to her, was her boyfriend or is her boyfriend at that time, and he has refused to help her. So people started asking, Halima, you were dating Suleman for how long? You didn't know that he was married. Suleman has been married for I think over a decade. So she said she knew that he was married, but she continued dating him because she was kind of arranging girls allegedly for Suleman. So Halima made a whole lot of accusations. She did a video. She properly did a live show with no makeup on, explaining her situation. She said she has sued Apostle Johnson Suleman. So, and as we can remember that Stephanie Otobo also came out and accused Apostle Johnson Suleman of things. She said he drugged her allegedly. He did it like see. Apostle Johnson Suleman has been in the news for one or two things, ladies accusing him of one or two things. There are so many actresses who, there was a list actually. Gistlover released a list of people who Apostle Johnson Suleman had things with. Even Kozio Jacko, Nollywood actress Kozio Jacko, also confirmed the whole thing. Then she said she was the madam that was getting girls for Apostle Johnson Suleman. Whenever he's having, let's say, crusade or events, traveling to different places, he always contacts Kozio Jacko, and then she will arrange ladies or Nollywood actresses for her. Now, Kozio Jacko mentioned Sean George. Was this there were so many people. I am not going to even repeat those names because listen, some of them are married. Now, when all this whole thing was going on, a lot of other actresses came out and denied the whole thing. They said this is not true. Apostle Johnson Suleman was just being generous to them. He is a very good provider. Like, he gave them he bought cars for these actresses. There was one particular one, was it Daniela Okeke? Daniela, he bought like, I think it was a Homer Jeep for Daniela. We are talking about like 10 years ago. This is not, we're talking about 10 years ago. Apostle Johnson Suleman was buying cars, you know, giving away cars to Nollywood actresses in particular, not the actors. So people were suspicious. Before you could say Jack, Apostle Johnson Suleman sued Halima Abubakar to say that she's defaming him. Now the case went to court, and as we can all see, the judge has granted Apostle Johnson Suleman 30 million naira in damages against Halima Abubakar. Now, this is not good because I could remember Halima saying that she is broke, she doesn't have money. So I don't even know where she's going to get 30 million naira from. I think she's going to still go back to Apostle Johnson Suleman to apologize, because that was what happened to Stephanie Otobo. She then had to go back to the church with her mother to say that, oh, she lied, because it's very difficult to prove juju in court, because in juju courts you have to, she was the one accusing him, so she has to prove that he made her stomach big, he made her bled for a year, or he inflicted all these things on her. And Halima is saying that he did that in the spiritual realm. It's not like a physical thing that he did to her. She said she's gone to different doctors. She thought it was fibroid because her stomach was so massive, like it looked like a 9 months pregnant lady. She said she's gone to the hospital and it wasn't fibroid. They couldn't find anything. So she said it was Apostle Johnson Suleman that did that to her, because according to her, she wanted to leave Apostle Johnson Suleman. Now in court, you cannot prove, because going to the hospital, the medical records, according to Halima Abubakar, they couldn't find anything in that medical record, and she could not tie. When it's spiritual, I don't know how you can prove spirituality in court. I don't know how you can prove juju in court. Maybe this is why Halima has lost the case, and she's about to pay Apostle Johnson Suleman 30 million naira. Now, we all know how this goes. I don't know, Halima, apologize. You just have to apologize, because it is sad. She may be going through a lot. I mean, she went through a lot. Right now, she's looking better. She's looking more. She released some videos, and she did her makeup. She looked okay. She looked okay. But at the same time, that does not mean that was what we thought when she was sharing all those. She used to, because Halima is that kind of person that when she wants to go out, she will go out full glam. So nobody knew she was passing through all those other things until she shared her bare face without makeup, and people were like, wow, this is you. She shared photos of her stomach. So now she's looking good with makeup. We don't know what is going on behind that makeup, or what is going on behind the scenes or behind closed doors. We don't know. Wishing Halima healing. Wish her healing. Don't accuse people of something you cannot prove. You know, just even if you think somebody has done something to you, juju is real. I mean, nobody is saying that spirituality things, those things are not real. They exist. They exist. But can she prove that Apostle Johnson Suleman actually did something to her? no, she was not able to prove that in court, and that was why she lost that case. We're still waiting for Halima to come out and give her own side of the story, or say her own side of the story, whether she's going to go to Apostle Johnson Suleman's church and ask for forgiveness, because we all know Stephanie did that. It was a whole video that was televised and cut into chunks. Omega Fire Ministry shared that to different blogs. They carried the story. It was like they marketed that. They marketed her apology. They made her say that she's crazy, she's possessed, and all those kind of things. And then later Stephanie came out and said she lied. So I don't know. I just wish Halima Abubakar complete healing. She should heal, and hopefully she's no longer suffering from the bleeding, and she is okay and better. I think one of the reasons why she said she shared her story is because to advise younger girls that if you're dating somebody because of money. She went into that relationship with Apostle Johnson Suleman knowing he was a pastor. She's a Muslim, so she said she didn't even care whether he's a pastor or not. She's a Muslim, so and whether he's married, she as a Muslim can marry as a second wife. So she was not bothered about his status as a pastor, or his status, or his marital status. So she was happy to go into that relationship because of the financial benefits that she was getting. And she was advising people to be mindful of going into relationship with certain people knowing that they are shady. I mean, if you have to date somebody, she said he promised her marriage. If you have to date somebody that you know he is sleeping with everybody in the industry, in the Nollywood industry, or most of the top actresses, if you know, and he has a wife at home, and you're comfortable to be in that relationship just because of the financial benefit you're getting, you may find yourself in Halima Abubakar's situation. It is not worth it. I know where Halima could have been right now if she had just calmed down and go through the process of, life is a process. Sometimes if you skip the queue, you may still come back and queue back. Maybe by that time you may not be well enough to do it. You may just go through that process and come out of it successful at the end of the day. Don't jump the process. I think that was why Halima Abubakar shared her story, and I hope that is a lesson for younger people coming up, trying to live on the fast lane. Learn from Halima Abubakar. Anyway, thank you very much for watching today's episode. Please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. Hit that like button, hit that notification bell so that you can get a video whenever I post a new one. Now, today's episode is once again sponsored by the DBC's Wigs. Our details are on the screen. We sell wholesale, retail, and if you want to partner with us, we're happy to do that. Subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.